Good morning. We are going for a walk around the grounds of Champneys in Forestmere, because despite the massive storm last night and the fact there's supposed to be a massive storm now, it's decided that there's not going to be one, so it's actually turned out quite nice.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
It's very nice. Big yellow dragonflies, purple rhododendrons, lilies. It's my new pet duck. So this is the view. This is where we walked around earlier. We went around the lake all the way anti-clockwise. I headed off sort of over there. We saw a rabbit and we saw a lot of rhododendrons, as you can probably see from here. And this is where we've been indoors all day, relaxing, swimming, sparring, massage, etc. And now we've come out to meet this very noisy duck. Weather's changed quite dramatically. This is what we had about 15 minutes yesterday, but I think we're going to have it about 2 hours today, which is annoying because I'm nowhere near the office and this flimsy waterproof is not going to help a lot whilst this monsoon is ongoing. From the ridiculous to the sublime. So the weather has changed dramatically since yesterday again. The sky is bluing and the sun's about to come out. And that is living in England to a T. Look, sunshine. It's lovely. Anyway, since yesterday's torrential downpour that just kept going and going. Like, I nearly got myself trapped in the what's it called, Bloomsbury shopping centre thingy, because the rain was so heavy and I only had a waterproof, but my trousers were waterlogged. But anyway, made it back obviously. Today I've been working at home doing a video for Adam and Tom, and I fancied coming out and enjoying the sunshine when it appeared, and now I'm slightly too warm because I'm wearing a jacket. So the boarding is down and the last giant dragons are up, and it should be open in a week or so. Well, I don't know the exact date, I'll have to check online, but very exciting. It really sort of, this end of the gardens sort of comes back to life. Well, the website says tickets go on sale in June. Well, Friday is June, so we'll have to wait and see. They haven't quite finished painting it at the bottom, but still, it's looking resplendent, and I'm very excited about going back in. Well, it's a bit of a shambles in the glade, if I'm honest, at the moment. I haven't been in here in a while. You can see one branch has come down there. It's still resting on the top. This one's come down here. The massive one's come down over there. And then we got another large branch down here. This must have been from the storm the other day. I feel like I'm going to need to come back with some tools and sort it out a bit. Probably need a small saw and a bit of time. I have one of those things, but not the other. So we'll have to see. Right, carry on my walk. It's gone a bit darker again, but you know, swings and roundabouts. Happy Thursday. I am just coming back from WebVid. Well, I've been today. I was coming back expecting thunderstorms, which is what they've been telling me we have been having since 1 PM, except we haven't had a single thunderstorm, and the clouds are incredibly thin. It is hazy and muggy, but no storm, no rain, nothing. So, lies, although it might come later. My woes today are reliant on selling things on eBay. Oh my god. It's not the platform's not the fault. People are really dumb, intensely dumb. I'm selling tiles, incidentally. I have a lot of tiles, old little red ceramic ones. I've got 8 boxes of them, in fact. So I'm selling them on eBay. It clearly says in the listing what the price is per box, and that there are up to 8 boxes. and yet every single person so far has emailed me to say, how many boxes do I get for that? That's a price per box, you absolute moron. Oh, obviously that isn't the exact wording I've been using in response. I've been literally rewriting what it says in the title. But god damn it, people are dumb. Anyway, nothing can be done about that. So I'm wandering home slowly. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be having a day to myself, making some elderflower cordial, doing a bit more work on Adam and Tom's video, and then going out in the evening for a burst reunion, which should be nice. I might be able to film it. It'll be light and we'll be on the riverside. Oh, incidentally, these are some of the elderflowers I'm going to be using. This is red elderflower. It's cool, it makes red cordial. Good afternoon. It's the 1st of June today, and this is the day when you'll find peak optimum conditions for picking elderflowers, which is what I've been doing. And so I've made myself some red elderflower cordial using flowers from a red elderberry bush, or red elderflower, because they're not quite at berries. Which brings me on to the next topic of conversation, the word of the week. So for the word of the week, why not do elderflower? The elderflower. You have to forgive me, it's actually very, very high pollen count today, and although I don't have hay fever in the traditional sense, if it's high enough, I do. So it's like a very mild form. And I've been playing with elderflowers, which obviously have a lot of pollen on them. So elderflower, first of all in German, is die Holunderblüte. Die Holunderblüte. That is the elderflower in German, and in Italian it is il fiore di Sambuco. Il fiore di Sambuco, so literally the flower of Sambuco. So once again in Italian, il fiore di Sambuco. That is elderflower in Italian, and that is this week's word of the week. Here's the cordial as it stands, so you can see it's already got a sort of pink colour. There's obviously a lemon in there as well, just to balance the sweetness with some acidity, and sugar and water and red elderflower stalks. And I'm just in the process of straining it here through a paper towel to get all the pollen out and what have you, and then I'm going to bottle it. So fresh from my elderflower bottling, I'm on my way to Hammersmith for a drink with the Burst Collective. The tide, as you can see, is incredibly high, so I've opted for the north side because the south side is more prone to flooding between here and Barnes. And the weather looks lovely that way, but if you look this way, not so much. It's supposed to rain at 7, or rather there's a 10% chance, which passes for it's supposed to on BBC Weather nowadays. So we'll have to see how it actually goes, but it is very warm. Elderflowers, they're everywhere. Go pick them, make some cordial, make something nice out of them, they're delicious. So about this time last year, in fact middle of June, we went to the Kew Midsummer Fete on Kew Green, which I'm sure I filmed, and one of the things that always happens there is the local school kids sell elderflower cordial as a sort of what you might call a lemonade stand, if you know what I mean by that, like kids making money from making their own drink. And it's Kew, obviously, so elderflowers because, you know, middle class. Anyway, we had some and it was amazing, and so I said, oh, that's great, I should make my own. So I came home, tried to find some elderflowers to pick, found very few, made a very little, and thought, damn it, it's really nice. Next year I'll have to make sure that I pick them in time. So I put a note in my diary for 1st of June to say, pick elderflowers. And that's exactly what I did today. It is almost the perfect time every year, so there's a week window really. And then the kids get hold of them clearly, but you can see they're out there and there and there. So they've got, and along the Thames here, it's crazy. There's another massive bush there between the trees, along with the brambles and the what have you. It's perfect sort of fruit flower season. And it's still National Wine Week in the United Kingdom, which I might mention started on Saturday, last Saturday, and runs till the end of the weekend, so it's 9 days in total. And it's quite appropriate that it's Elderflower Day, because a lot of English wines, if you've ever drunk a lot of English wine, you'll know that the white wines the still whites in particular have very, very strong elderflower smells. Not so much on the palate, but definitely on the nose. So I don't think that's coincidental. It's probably to do with the areas that they grow. And who knows, it might even come from the pollens where they're mixed. But it's a very distinct aroma you get in English wine. But anyway, my point was going to be, it's English Wine Week. Go and support your local vineyard. Waitrose has an excellent selection of English wine. If you go to the UK Wine Association website, they've got a map of all the vineyards in the UK. You can visit a lot of them. They're beautiful at this time of year. Go out, have a picnic, do your thing, buy some bottles and support what is probably the fastest growing viticulture in the world, and certainly the most exciting. Look at the amount of pollen that's sitting on these grasses at the moment. Check this out. Anyhow, as I mentioned, I am a bit exhausted. I'm not really sure why. Probably just the tail end of this cold, which is 98% gone, but it's just leaving me feeling a little lethargic, which is not ideal when I'm about to go out to meet the Bristol lot, because energy levels are important. So I'm hoping that this walk, which I'm now going to pace a bit for the remainder of the walk, will enliven me. So I'm a bit late now because just witnessed a mugging on Chiswick Mall by a little gang of youths on mopeds. There's if you spot like a little group of mopeds, all each with 2 people on, and just phone the police straight away, because they're most likely up to no good, and if they aren't, no harm done. They are lurking around this area apparently, and they've been breaking into cars and stuff. This is the first time they've actually attacked somebody, but he's alright. Bit shaken, had his watch taken, and it's just frustrating really. And they're all in sort of helmets, so you can't see them. It's really rather powerless to do much about it. So that was annoying, and apparently all Visa is down across Europe, so I'm going to need to get a cash before I get to the pub. But other than that, it's Friday and things are alright. Seems like most of Hammersmith's had the same idea, but I'm here now and it seems nice, so it should be fun.
Are you blogging?
My friend replied saying, I don't think realise this is a live photo. When you held it back,
Oh, right, yeah.
it was on her fiance's cock just appear in the picture.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Oh no, KCB's
Going on the
out.
blog. Going on the blog.
KCB's out.
Good evening. It's technically Saturday morning at this point. Myself and Adam had a last drink at the Italian job in Turnham Green. What a fun evening. I like Fridays, they're great. So I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you will join me next week. Easiest way to do that is to subscribe to this vlog, or click the like button and ideally the subscribe button and the little bell, and hopefully I'll see you then. But for now, see you later.